Hello and welcome back to the best English channel for Aion 2. We have breaking news from Steam about the new version which is gonna come in September on the global launch. So I'm not gonna waste too much time. Let's go on. So, team update, early access, how it will work, future devs. Thank you for, thank you for all the great questions you asked about the early access server will work. We aim to continue to trend of providing detailed information on how the service works to ensure you have a clear picture prior to launch. Okay, so early access server and launch server. When the early access official starts, we will launch the initiate wave of world server called early access server. Only players who purchase any tier or founder pack will be able to access them initially. So if you buy any founder pack, even if it's the cheapest one or the expensive one, you're gonna have access to the early access, which is really good. New server will be open at official launch and player will be able to choose their preference server. Player who didn't purchase early access will also be able to join early access server if those servers remain open and available at launch. That means, as you know, every single server has a limit of creating characters or accounts to join on that server. So if it's gonna be enough space to join after that 5 days of the early access, you can join a early access server. We will also open a secondary wave of servers called launch servers. Okay, so let's go for the next one. Dungeons party matchmaking. During the early access period, player match for parties across all early access servers in a given geographical region. So finding a group is never limited to a single server. So there's going to be more servers for early access, which we're going to play together. You can matchmaking during the dungeon. So at launch, the party matchmaking pool expands to include both early access and launch servers in the same region, which is going to be good. After when you're gonna start without purchasing the early access, you can join those party, which is really good, which is going to be really good for the new players. So PvP and the Abyss, Helios and Asmodean servers are separate, but our faction meet in the Abyss for action packet PvP battle. During the early access, Abyss matchmaking occur between early access server only. That's normal because of course the people who's gonna start with early access will gonna be too advanced, so you understand, you're not gonna fight them for a while. After launch we will match servers based on how far along and how strong each server is, so players are matched against server at the similar stage in the game, which is really good. So you're not gonna fight them for a while, maybe it's gonna take weeks and maybe months until they're gonna matchmaking all at the same time, which is very good. The market, Aion 2 has two markets, the server market and the cross server markets. Here is how they differ. The server market is only world local trading hub where you buy and sell items with other players on your server using Kina. Is available from the very start of early access and remain available after launch. This is not going to be changed because that's the server, just is the market just for that server. So this is not going to be changed. The cross server market connects player across all servers with your region, where you can also trade using Kina with a much larger pool of buyers and sellers. This market will not be able at the start of the early access or launch. We will open it after release. Once participating servers have reached a similar stage in the game, we'll share more detail before the cross-server market. So we know about the cross-server marketing. It's a market for all the servers all together so you can sell to other servers. I'm gonna mention something here. If you have a character, yeah, if you're gonna have a character, don't try to move money. You can do that, or if you figure out how, you're gonna be banned. So avoid to try to do this. Yeah. Okay, so then server transfer. We understand the importance of players together and are committed to enabling the Aion server transfer server. Following early access and launch, our team will evaluate server occupancy level with the goal of alleviating congestion and streamlining related experience. Okay. We'll share more details in a dedicated announcement in the near future. So they're gonna explain more about this in the future. In the meantime, even if you and your friends start on different servers, you can always party up for dungeon and add each other as friends. Yeah, this is working on Korea and Taiwan as well now. So if you have a friend on different server, you don't have to play on the same servers, doesn't matter. Yes, if you want to meet each other, you have to be in the same server, but you just making friends for dungeons and raids, you can invite them from any server you are, which is really good. So looking ahead, this was the news, which is really news. We don't have the server transfers. Yeah, we don't have the server transfers yet. There is not on Korea or Taiwan yet, but as it seems, they're gonna do it on the global version, which is really good, because if it's someone like me, I started with a really bad start on Elio's side with 2 characters. I spent a lot of time and some, okay, and then I made a lot of mistakes, because at the beginning you make a lot of mistakes when you don't know what to do, and I say to have a fresh start, and I started on Asmodean side. Yeah, so that's gonna be good if you can transfer the old characters, the smaller characters on that account as well, which is gonna be really good. Guys, until then, really thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you like the videos. Don't forget to subscribe us, so we're gonna keep in track with you with all the news, and everything is gonna happen in Aion 2. Until then, we are live every single day on YouTube playing on Taiwan server. Until then, thank you for watching, have a good day, and see you on the next video.